Hey, I'm here to drop in with you all and to get you a collective message just to see what the frequency is today, what wants to come out for you all. This is for all signs. We're just going to drop in and feel things out. I did get a theme coming in for this week. It's a treasure hunt. I'll be revealing different things throughout this week as they come in that you need to find. What do we got here? Yes, it seems you need to weave a little bit of magic and optimism into your life with the Seven of Diamonds coming up in the shadow. You're investing your focus in the wrong things here, and this is what's causing you to feel so disappointed, like all is lost, all right? You need to reclaim your fire. Get out of the feeling sorry for yourself, feeling frustrated by your circumstances. It's up to you to rise to a challenge and understand how to alchemize this energy in the proper way, all right? Use that fire to fuel you, not to decimate everything in your path because you're feeling a little bitter about the way things are rolling out. We got fire sign energy coming in strongly there. All right, so let's see, how can we get this fire burning in the right way so it can actually light a fire under our butts, ignite the alchemist within, transform this energy into something magical. All right, we will bring in some different sort of like clues about what you need to find. It's, you know, this is all being revealed to me in the moment, so I'm bringing it in for you. I was told to stop on my walk and to bring this in, so here I am. We'll just see what wants to come through for you, collective. All right, let's check it out. What do we have on the bottom of the deck here? Yes, it's time for the blocks to be removed. I think you've been in this position of a holding pattern for a while, but your road is about to open. And if you're going to move forward on your road, you want to do so where you're not guarded, protected, sort of like protected in the sense where you don't allow any room for the risk to, you know, move forward in a way unfamiliar to you, which is what's really necessary at this time. There's something that you're still like gnawing on, feeling like you have to defend in relation to your past. It's time to give it up already, all right? Give it a rest, like give it a serious rest with the Four of Spades coming up in the shadow, because you're holding up your own brand new beginning here, I have to say. And, you know, you're upside down right now, so you can't see this. You don't understand the way things shook out. You will in time. You got to turn that frown upside down if you hope to discover anything new, learn the wisdom that's supposed to be gained from the experiences you've been through. And then once you do, you're back in the game, okay? You get a power up, you get to play. So let's check this out and see what's coming in here, all right? Maybe we'll get some clues about these lucky charms we need to find. Maybe we're finding some lucky charms. We need to find something that gives us that inspiration that, yeah, maybe there is a little bit of twist of fortune in my favor here. All right, let's check it out. Oh, I love that. Now discover, learn, and play is right side up. I think we're on the right track here, okay? I'm keeping an eye out on my surroundings. You know, it's always important to keep an eye out on your surroundings when you're in unfamiliar surroundings. My first time kind of dropping in at this spot, so you know, that might be something that you need to be aware of. Be aware of your surroundings, okay? Be aware of your surroundings in order to receive the messages you need to receive, okay? Because there's something here, there's some kind of cause for celebration, and it's sort of in your general vicinity or right under your nose, but you're not recognizing it. And it's because you're not keeping an eye on your surroundings. In other words, you're not keeping an eye on the present moment. You're still too reflective of what's already passed here, I see. Yeah, and you're hoping for some kind of alignment, but you're looking for it in the wrong place. You're not going to find it looking back. You can only find it where you are right now, because you have to align in the moment to come into alignment with kind of future you want to see. But you're carrying too much weight here from the past, and that's really weighing down your heart and the possibilities that you want to let in here. The things that you are hoping will bring you fulfillment are eluding you because the focus is in the wrong place. You're burdening the heart with unnecessary flotsam and jetsam from things that wiped out long ago. Water sign energy coming in there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, moving in a direction that was never going to fulfill you. It's going to be like a drop in the bucket. And there's nothing that's going to plug that up, dear Liza, okay? So I do have to say this is about just accepting the way things rolled out, accepting that not everything is the great fortune that it appears it will be. Sometimes we don't hit the mark and we align our hearts in the wrong direction here, okay? Because we got this energy here coming out in the light. We got a King of Hearts with the King of Clubs. And right with that, we got the Queen of Spades also in the light. So there's some truth here that didn't match up, okay? You felt a certain way, you saw a situation a certain way, you desired a certain outcome, you wanted things to move forward quickly, you wanted those arrows of love to hit the mark, you wanted somebody to be feeling the same thing you felt. But the reality is here that there was some kind of misalignment with the Five of Hearts. And instead of accepting that as a clue that, okay, this is not the direction, but there was still something of value to gain here, you know, there's this need to accept that you got to bring the fire forward in the right way, okay? This was meant to light a fire under your butt. Maybe you were challenged by somebody who challenged your sense of self-worth, but your ability to sort of get started again and act on your own behalf and get fired up about your future and what's possible for you is the correct direction to move, not be continually sort of burning over how somebody burned you, okay? We got Queen of Clubs, fire sign energy again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming in there. There was a lot that was hidden in this contract. So there may be something that you thought at one time, oh, this is my end all be all, this is everything I could ever want. But if you really saw all the details of what you would have been signing on for, you would have walked away sooner. I have to tell you, with the Eight of Hearts coming up in the light, and this is something you'll understand in retrospect. So tell me about what is this disappointment of the Eight of Hearts if one stays in place and continues to be devoted to such things? What is the disappointment in the Eight of Hearts if one continues to stay invested in a direction that is not fulfilling? I mean, you're just going to continue to be put on timeout. You're going to find yourself in this place of always hoping and praying for a different outcome when you are the answer to your prayers. That's how it's coming through. Yeah, there is something coming in here for you. And you may feel like you've been left with nothing, all right? I see that because you've been through a lot. I get it, but you've been hoping for the wrong thing to come through. It will not bear fruit. There's no growth in a current direction, and there's a need to put a fork in it because it's absolutely done. And you think it's such a great loss. You feel like this isn't fair. This is a turn of ill fortune. I feel like I'm heading down to the south node when I was due north. No, you just need to get a different perspective in this situation. In this case, the Joker is sort of mimicking the energy of the Hanged Man, okay? You thought something was your security. You thought it was your foundation for your future. It was nothing but a source of conflict. And where you're going, there's a much livelier, much more festive, much more celebratory kind of outcome. I don't know. I'm getting like this energy of a lot of laughter, a lot of cheer, a lot of laughter and good cheer. And then you'll be laughing at yourself. You'll be wondering, why did I defend that old way for so long? Like, I defended something that wasn't worth its weight in gold, man. It was fool's gold, okay? It was not the proper alignment. So there's really the need to like get this memo to stop working in directions that aren't really serving because your victory's not there. Okay, the victory, the success, the fulfillment, the celebration is not there. What is a celebration that's coming in for the collective? I wanted to come out but didn't. What is a celebration that, woo! Oh, getting earthed there. Ooh, okay, yeah. The celebration, first of all, is in realizing that you're not an option, okay? This is about having a sense of self-value with the Queen of Diamonds coming up in the light, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Stop betraying yourself for false soulmates, okay? I mean, not saying that they weren't a soulmate. Certainly, you know, they were there to teach you a lesson, but we're not talking Disney princess fantasy here. It didn't turn out that way. Your investment lies in another direction. But I see there's a lot of resistance to it with the Queen of Clubs here coming up in the shadow. Like somebody just feels like, I got to win. It's not even about any so-called true alignment, true love, true affinity, true resonance, whatever this is. Okay, because it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. It can be anything that you felt like it hinged on your ability to see yourself in a certain way, or the way you wanted other people to view you. You wanted to be the victor in this situation. Somebody wanted to win in this situation at all costs with the King of Hearts in the shadow. Okay, so this is a lot of shadow energy operating here. This is not moving from the heart with emotions, but moving from the heart in the masculine sense of acting in such a way that it's using the emotions to manipulate. And this, of course, this was a disappointment. What else is it going to be? This is a hollow victory. You're never going to get there like this. Because again, improper soulmate. Like, somebody needs to hear this message. I don't know why it's coming out so strongly. This is not where the empowerment is. Your empowerment is in taking a stand for yourself. Okay? And it ends your worry, your stress, all of this stuff that's put you up in your head and made you doubt yourself for far too long. And the reward is true alignment here, okay? Because you got severed from your true path. And that's the betrayal. That's the true betrayal, is the way you betrayed yourself, seeking sort of gratification in the moment with the Nine of Hearts. It is not this I said heavily ever after. Yeah, it's heavy, all right. It's mean and heavy ever after. It's not happily ever after. With the Ten of Hearts in the shadow here, this is a false victory. It's false. There's no give and take here, okay? There's no give and take here. Yeah. And there might be something about this that is very public. It's going down online. There might be something that's coming in pretty soon here. It might be some kind of message you see, a message you get online. It might be a comment somebody leaves on one of your posts. It might be somebody vague booking, something like this. But it's going to make it abundantly clear that there's no give and take here. What is this message that's coming in? What's this? It might even be somebody announcing something. Maybe they went with somebody else. They've made a different choice. The opportunity went to somebody else. Could be, I just saw a leaf fall from the tree here. So yeah, I think it's something that closes this particular path. But I'm really asking you to challenge yourself. And we'll see what these little treasure hunt items are that come in for the collective, okay? They might provide further clues about what's up ahead, but there's something about being fearless in the unknown that will put you in proper alignment here. You're losing out on something where you were very hell-bent on winning. And the fact that you're losing out on it is the best thing that could ever happen to you. You don't see it now. You'll laugh later, okay? If you need to cry about it now, go ahead and cry about it now. I do see some bitter energy here. I do see, some energy gone cold here. Air sign energy coming in here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius there. This is a South Node matter as well. Also with Jupiter and Gemini. This is the rough side of that, okay? This is about, how we communicate and what comes through those communications. Is it good luck? Is it bad luck? How do we see it? It's all about how you perceive it, really. I have to tell you, there's something here that's coming to a conclusion. You're being separated from an outcome you invested too much energy into. It's an ending, and it will only be made more difficult by how much you resist by trying to hold on to it, or trying to continue to I have to say it, it's like ingratiating yourself to be able to be an option. That's how it's coming up. And it doesn't matter whether that's in love or that's in business or in your social circle or whatever. You're not an option. You're either it or you're not, man. You have to learn how to defend the correct things here, because this is not something you want to defend. By moving out of this, you really do something to regain your dignity. And in regaining your dignity, the road also opens to you to put you in proper alignment with another opportunity. It wants to stick here, so this is what it's going to be for today. Yeah, pull out investment here, man. It's never going to bear fruit. Got earth sign energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This has come to a halt. You can't get better proof than this. King of Diamonds in the shadow. You're always going to be lacking. You're always going to be wanting. It's never going to be what you want this to be. And that's exactly as it's meant to be. One final message, please. One final message. Give a message of hope, please, Spirit. One final message. What's on the other side of letting go? I like this. Blockages. tossed aside, no more blockages, free to move, free to move. Look at that. And this is like free to move on up. This is by being decisive, cut off what you need to cut off, acting from your wisdom, acting upon the truth that you know in your heart, the truth about your own worth, the truth about what you're here to do. You're not here to waste your time. Time is precious. This is getting it moving from the south node up to the north node, okay? Freeing yourself from this prison of the mind. And with that, look at that, beautiful. The road opens to you, full steam ahead. More clues coming this week.